Hey everyone, welcome. I'm MisterBo, and today we're going to be talking about the future of Grand Prix in Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled. This is going to be one of those sort of speculation/theory videos. We are going to be talking about the recent Datamine, so if you don't want to know any information about what is coming up in the next Grand Prix, then click off the video. If you're one of those people who does want to know about what's coming up, and maybe you haven't already seen the Datamine, then click the link in the top right hand corner or in the description below, and you can go and watch my full breakdown about everything that has been revealed for the next Grand Prix. Of course, if you do enjoy this video, then click the like button. If you're new, subscribe, and also tap that bell icon to be notified on future videos. So let's begin with going back in time a little bit, all the way back to when the first Grand Prix got announced, the Nitro Tour Grand Prix, and at that time we got a roadmap for the next 3 Grand Prix. So we had confirmation that we were getting the Nitro Tour with Torna, we had confirmation we were getting Back in Time with Baby T, and we had confirmation we were going to be getting Spyro and Friends Grand Prix with, of course, Spyro. Now, when we got to the end of the Spyro and Friends Grand Prix, we didn't really know what was coming next. We had a tease, we were getting a couple of different characters, and that was kind of it. Then we got the official announcement for the Spooky Grand Prix, and when we got that official announcement, we also got a brand new roadmap for the next Grand Prix coming afterwards, which included the Neon Circus Grand Prix and the Winter Festival Grand Prix. Now, when it came to the end of the Winter Festival Grand Prix, we got a tease. We got a tease that we were going to be getting the Rustland Post-Apocalyptic Grand Prix, and that was kind of it. So, following the same pattern, we assumed that when we got the reveal of the Rustland Grand Prix, we would also be getting a brand new roadmap detailing the next Grand Prix coming afterwards. And well, we didn't. The Rustland Grand Prix got officially announced, we got a brand new trailer, we got some B-roll gameplay, we got some images, we even got a blog post, and no roadmap about what comes next. In fact, we didn't even get a tease. At the end of the Activision blog post, there was no sort of tease about what was coming up next, which is a little bit strange. However, thanks to BetaM, we of course did get a Datamine which did reveal, yes, we would be getting another Grand Prix. I think whenever we do get to the end of Grand Prix, Beenox will make it pretty clear that this is the final one. Now, it also seems like Beenox are being a little bit more secretive when it comes to the Datamines. When BetaM datamined the Winter Festival to get information about the Rustlands Grand Prix, there wasn't really much in there. We knew we were getting Megamix, and that was kind of it. We had the code names for the carts, we knew which characters were getting skins, but we didn't know what the skins were called, and that was kind of it. The rest was kind of a surprise, and when we did get the official reveal trailer, we were all pleasantly surprised. And the same goes for this Datamine. So what did we get in the Datamine? Well, we got the code name for a driver called Driver Joe. That seems to be a code name at the moment because, well, we already have a Joe in game with Komodo Joe. I doubt they would add another character in called Joe. It would be a little bit confusing. We also have the codename for a driver who is in the last Datamine called Driver Who Could I Be. In the last Datamine they were known as Driver Who Am I? And then we also have a list of which characters are getting skins. We don't have any names for those skins, just which characters are getting skins. And then finally, we also have a load of stickers that do reveal some interesting stuff. The codename of the Grand Prix is Toxic, and we have some images of some toxic food, but we also have some images that relate to space and an image of Emperor Velo. So it seems like the theme is going to be maybe Gasmoxia or a toxic space planet, which would line up to be Gasmoxia, but we'll just kind of have to wait and see. The fact that we get an image of Emperor Velo though is pretty interesting. Maybe Driver Joe is just a codename and Emperor Velo is the main character of the next Grand Prix. But what's also interesting is all of these Datamines recently have only really had one character for the Grand Prix. We only got one character in Rustland, being Megamix. Now obviously Megamix was the 50th character added into the game, and he was kind of a combination of 4 different characters in one. But going forwards, it does seem like we are only going to be getting one character for each Grand Prix. Now there might be a couple of reasons for this. One, Beenox are just simply running out of characters to put in this game. We've already got 50 characters in this game. There aren't really that many more Grand Prix characters they could add. Yes, there's the Madame Amberly, Evil Twins, Evil Crash. I know a lot of people want Lab Assistant, there's Viscount, there's Woolly Wumpercheeks, and of course Emperor Velo. There's still a few characters there, but probably not enough to put 3 in each Grand Prix and continue going for another couple of months. The other reason could be because Beenox weren't expecting to actually support this game for this amount of time. If you aren't aware, in the Winter Festival, the player base across all platforms reached to 1.5 million players. There was a massive growth in the player base, and that was probably due to Christmas, a lot of new people getting the game, but it is crazy to think that a kart racing game 6 months after launch still has around 1.5 million people playing, and even before that in the Neon Circus, I believe there was about 1.1 million people playing. So this game is still doing incredibly well in terms of the player base, and maybe that caught Beenox off guard. Maybe they were only expecting to do the 6 Grand Prix, that's kind of why we got Chicken Stew in the Winter Festival, and maybe around Spooky Grand Prix or Neon Circus they realized, oh wait, this game is still doing really good, we can still support this, it doesn't seem like there's going to be a brand new Crash game this year, let's support this game longer so people have Crash for a bit longer, and then the wait between Nitro-Fueled and the next Crash game isn't as long. And maybe that just means that they don't have enough time to develop 3 separate characters for each Grand Prix going forwards, hence why we're only going to be getting 1. Plus the detail in Megamix and the detail probably in Emperor Velo is going to be a little bit more than your normal character because of who they are. Now it could also be the reason we didn't get a roadmap is because the next Grand Prix with Emperor Velo, again we assume it's going to be Emperor Velo, is indeed the last Grand Prix. And characters like Madame Ambly, Evil Twins, Viscount, Willy Wumpercheeks, they're just not going to be added into the game. I do find that a little bit hard to believe. I feel like Beenox is definitely going to add in those more popular characters eventually, because we did get characters like Yaya Panda and Megamix. So I don't think we have to worry about the next Grand Prix being the last one, but I wouldn't 100% dismiss that because it's always a possibility. So what do I think? Why do we not have a roadmap for the next Grand Prix? Why didn't we get a tease? What do I think is coming in the next Grand Prix, and do I think we are going to be getting more after that? Personally, I think we are going to be getting more Grand Prix. I think we'll get Grand Prix up until at least May, give us a full year rotation of Grand Prix, and then they'll probably just cycle back around in the game, allowing people to unlock the stuff if they didn't, and probably not add anything new. I think Beenox wants to be a little bit more secretive on what we know about next Grand Prix in case plans change, and if there is indeed just one character coming out and they reveal that in the roadmap, then there isn't really anything else to be surprised about when we get the official reveal. I would have liked to have seen the Activision blog give us a little bit of a tease, just to say, yes, the next Grand Prix is coming, it's space themed, or yes, don't worry, there's still a new Grand Prix coming after this, stay tuned for more information, just so we're not left hanging as to whether this is indeed the final Grand Prix, because if we didn't have the data mines, a lot of people would probably assume that Rustland was the last one. And the fact that Beenox are being a lot more secretive and hidden with their data mines leads me to believe that they are indeed working on more stuff, and I'm all for them being more secretive. So those are my thoughts on basically what's happening with future content. Do I think we're getting more? Yes. Why we didn't get a roadmap? Because basically they don't want to commit themselves to stuff and reveal stuff a little bit too soon, and maybe they weren't planning to support this game for this long. Taking a look at those numbers, it is really incredible to see, and the fact that Beenox and Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled have been getting all these awards recently. In fact, in-game, at the moment, he's supposed to be holding the Game Awards trophy. He's not been in my version of the game, and I know some other people's, but in the next couple of days or weeks, Crash will be holding the Game Awards trophy in the startup screen instead of the normal trophy, which is really awesome to see. I can't believe how well this game has done, and it's just a testament to the Crash franchise and what Beenox has been able to do. So now I throw it off to you guys in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. Firstly, do you think we're getting more Grand Prix in the future past whatever the next one is? And why don't you think Beenox revealed the roadmap this time around? Is it because of something that I mentioned in this video, or is there some other reason that you believe we didn't get a roadmap? Let me know. Again, if you did enjoy this video, then click the like button to show your support. If you're new around here, feel free to subscribe, and if you do, tap that bell icon so you never miss a video. Also, feel free to join our Discord server, there's a link in the description below, and if you want to stay up to date with me and everything going on with the channel, then also be sure to follow me over on Twitter. Again, there's a link in the description below. I'm at @IamMisterBo. But thank you very much for hanging out with me, I do appreciate it, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.